My name is Jay Gammy, and I'm the founder of Sharesies. Sharesies is the solution to toys, games, and rec gear going left unused and collecting around the house. We offer families the unique value proposition to pick items of their choice, play until they go unused, and swap for something else or keep, while receiving service delivered on their doorstep that's safe and clean before they play. Ordering is easy. Select a membership plan and the number of items you would like to borrow at once. Pick your items from our inventory online and schedule a delivery day at checkout. On your swap day, you put your items back in your Sharesies box or bag and on your doorstep. By the end of the day, your new selections are delivered and ready to play. For the last 20 years, I was the leader and director of a multi-million-dollar children's program when COVID halted the opportunity to continue. Sent off on a lockdown, I was home with my 3 kids instead of thousands at the university. Kids get bored at home, even when they're surrounded by toys. They're always looking for something new. I'm trying to get them off the iPad, and I wish I had a cleaner house. Sharesies solves all of those problems. Children enjoy a never-ending toy box while parents reclaim their living space and save on spending. Together, we reduce waste in our homes and in our landfills. Adults love to give kids toys, and Sharesies is an affordable and sustainable solution. The average child will receive over $6,000 worth of toys before the age of 16, while families are spending $271 per child per year on toys. Our parent surveys have validated the waste in their homes and their interest in buying and swapping. Our strategy is built to engage our audience. We will build awareness through referrals, social media, and driving web traffic. We'll intrigue prospective customers and educate them on the benefits while they evaluate our value proposition. Our goal is to sell memberships. Our strategy is to leverage existing consumer behaviors like shopping and gifting by offering opportunities to convert those purchases into Sharesies memberships along our acquisition and post-purchase journey. Once a member, facilitating reviews, referrals, and social sharing is key, as the voice of our customer will drive our business to scale. After our first cycle, the estimated average annual revenue per user is $232. 93% of subscribers renewed, 61 upgraded their plan, and 100% of the toys and our packaging are being reused. Once thriving locally, the Sharesies model will be ready to scale to other cities, with warehouses, inventory sets, and staff ready to deliver and swap. If awarded, the funds will be used to build awareness and ensure the most desirable products will be available. This is the new way to play. Join me as I build Sharesies as the future of the toy industry.
Well done.
With time to spare.
Boom.
Yes. All right. Good. Jay, go ahead and turn off your screen sharing there, and we'll bring the judges in for questions.
Would anyone like to start us off?
Hi, Jay, Lindy. I have loads of questions, actually. I love the circular economy and sustainable aspect of this. I'm a parent, so I deal with the hordes of plastic in my house. I understand the value proposition. I love it. I'm just from a business model standpoint, it's a membership model. I understand. Can you explain to me sort of how I buy in, what is the cost, and how that works? How many toys I can exchange, and what are the limitations?
You bet. So the main revenue stream is going to be through memberships. People can choose either a 3-month, 6-month, or 1-year membership, starting as low as $35. As they select their term of membership, they can select how many items they would like to borrow at one time, from 1 to 6. We call that a onesies, a twosies, a threesies, a foursies. So if they sign up for a threesies, you can have 3 things at any given time and can take whatever you want from our inventory, regardless of its retail value. Once you buy, you get those items, or you buy the membership, you have access to the inventory. You can select 3 things if you got a threesies, and then at any moment you can create a swap. You log in, you pay a $7 swap fee to swap anything you'd like. You can swap all 3 or can swap 1 if you'd like to keep others. The $7 fee is a delivery service, and boom, it happens on your doorstep. Since launch, so I was very focused on the memberships. Since launch, I've learned that I need to teach customers. So now I have other sales funnels in place that are going to facilitate the transactions towards the membership option. So as of this week, I've launched new opportunities to buy an item. So someone could buy an item at retail value and swap it at a later time within 90 days for a fraction of that retail value. Let's say that their retail value at that item was $50. At that time, I would provide them with an offer of either a $50 credit in the Sharesies store or a $75 credit off of a 1-year membership, trying to facilitate and educate the customer that the membership's the better option.
I have a question, Jay. It's really interesting. How are you getting your toys? So my biggest thing with my children is that they get them and they break them. So by the time they're done using them, they're not something that you want to give to anyone, right? So are you getting these toys wholesale? And then second, how many customers do you have?
Yes. So we started with wholesale. So everything, we have 1,500 toys in stock. I did that to prove this concept. You need the inventory in order to sell the concept. On average, each item costs me $20 to $25. However, its retail value can go up to $200 value, depending on the item. So we have inventory, new items or like new items since they've been used in stock. At launch, we acquired about 40 users. So we have 40 memberships active right now. I used my first trial as really an operational push. This thing has to have a solid foundation in order for it to work. So their operations are working, they're lean, and people are experiencing the value that I projected. Now it's time to try to scale and work on sales. In the future, I also want to work. I mean, as of this week, you can also do a give and gain option. So you can give toys. Let's say you just had a birthday party, you got a bunch of stuff, use them for a couple of months, and then off you go, and you don't need them anymore. You can give and gain. So if you give over 7 items, you can gain benefit through either discounts or credits from Sharesies. In the event of damage, which is going to happen, play's going to get out of control. You have 2 options. The main option is just make a damage donation. If you give us a toy and we accept it, we'll call it even. No big deal. You're happy. We have inventory. Off we go. We move on. We have a new item in stock. Or if that doesn't work for somebody, they can purchase the retail value of that item. To date, 0 items are damaged.
Good to know. You could also buy from the Goodwill. I don't know price wise, but if you're currently buying toys, it's a good place to get them for cheap.
How do you educate customers on how to return the product to you? And how do you, like, it seems like it's an expensive proposition to receive, verify, and clean all of these things. Like, help me understand your business model.
Sure, but the membership is really where the gain is, and the $7 swap is paying for those delivery fees. I'm a one-man team right now as I build this out of my garage, right? So you got to start something in your garage with low costs. I'm doing all this in addition to having a full-time job at the moment, with the idea of building a bigger future, because I really think this is another way to go. The margins are quite significant actually, because the items are being reutilized. So the big investment is the capital. The operational cost is some software fees. And with 300, 400 subscribers, we've got opportunity to hire staff, significant staff, like full-time staff, operational, marketing staff, that kind of stuff.
Thank you. And I enjoyed your presentation. I love the idea.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Kim, did you have one final? You look like you're about to say
Just a
something.
suggestion, if shipping's expensive, especially when you're shipping large items and toys like that, I would just recommend maybe doing it locally. Maybe connecting with some daycares or something like that, doing it locally so that you have one person just dropping things off physically, so you're not paying for those shipping costs. But that was just a suggestion.
I mean,
Totally agree. We're currently serving local, so we're delivering on the step ourselves. Yeah.
And if you want to hear more suggestions and recommendations and get advice, Kimberly will be at Sub Summit 22.
Yes.
She's a speaker.
We're
And you
excited.
can do that face-to-face with her. I mean, what's not to love about this?
And total sidebar, I don't want to forget about this. There's $6,000 feels like a low dollar amount that I'm planning to spend on my kids on toys before the age of 16. That's impressive. And now I'm starting to feel that as we go forward. I've got 4 kids, so it's like, oh man, it's all over. All right, judges, thank you so much. We are halfway, Jay, great job. We are halfway through.